The epilogue. Control. Talk to the board. You're wearing this snazzy new outfit. So where is the board? Hotline chamber. Hotline. Television proposal. What is this television proposal? First of all, I don't need to care. I don't care about these assets. There's lots of different side missions that you can continue to play. I'm not so sure if I am so interested in it. Multimedia. Dynamite. Oh, no. I'm not watching that. Sorry. The future. In the future expansion. Good work. So setting it up for the DLC. Slide projector, research and records, television proposal. Nah, I'm not interested.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck. And I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Harish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Old friends, so I'm just gonna exit through this. There's no need.
See you later.
You know where I'll be.
The point is that when the main game is over, it allows you to continue, which is pretty cool. Where is the... First of all, let's see what kind of outfits we got. Hold on a second. Outfits. So you got civilian. Director's suit. Candidate P7. Office assistant. Pretty cool. I like the director's suit though. We'll go director's suit. Run around in style. So this is the epilogue.
Ways, then which is the object of power? The slide or the slide projector? Or
Variants.
Itself a fallacy.
Collectibles. Research records. Confidential. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression towards what? Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian? Divided across that blah 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 blah. Scientists, how do we kill it? Seems like anyway. Nice. Let's see what we got here.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... yes. Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
So that wasn't the board?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Mr. Tomasi, Jesse as director, Darling's fate, failure of the board, exit.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
There haven't been any hiss sightings in the Ocean View Motel. Could survivors be hiding inside?
So, just a central executive hotline chamber.
What are you talking about? I've told you 100 times to stop with your conspiracy horseshit.
Nostalgia department. What is the nostalgia department? First of all, that's classic, a classified one. It's easy for me to get in there if I want to. What I'm curious about is this. Whoa, okay. Not cool. Okay. Not allowed to do that to me. Take him out. Before I go any further. Bathroom. Book club, Samson. Who cares? Alright, so basically this is the epilogue. I literally just finished the main mission on the previous stream. Just fotzing around with the missions after the fact, but the game is basically over. Purpose of this is just to give my review. Great graphics, good action, good adventure, good puzzle solving stuff. Couple of annoying points in the game, but it's about 15 hours long, the main mission. It's good stuff, especially for free on the PlayStation Network. You can't go wrong. So, let's see. Where am I going to go? I have to go to the director's office to get to the hotline chamber. How do I get to the director's office?
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
The fuck is that?
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile residents. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado. Reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Good to see you, man.
Investigation sector, huh? You should check this out.
Physical examination of Dylan Faden, specifically looking for any physiological abnormalities.
Abnormalities?
The boardroom. Director's office. That's the way I want to go. Maybe executive affairs will get me to the hotline chamber. Let's try it. Director's still the director's office. Oh, I remember the hotline chamber. Ah.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it.
You shouldn't, because it's not real.
You always knew where we were headed.
The whole thing is an allegory for mental illness. It's not real. There we go. Finally. See what this telephone call is.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench will be the only callers from the beyond. Problem in the Foundation. That was Ahti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Find the door. So, Control. Like I said previously, this is a good game. You get it for free on the PlayStation Network during the month of February of 2021. It's definitely well worth the download. It's well worth the full price of admission because it's a great game. It hits all the boxes. Action, adventure, little freaky story, engrossing, psychological horror. So I recommend the game. I think it's great. I'm not going to continue. I've had enough. This is basically the epilogue of the game. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great night.